Take these chairs to get you here.
Yeah.
Everybody nice? Good.
All right, so we're detectives from Tampa, okay? We do want to talk to you, but before we start our spiel, okay? I know that you are in a relationship with Isaiah Chance, okay? And I know he's probably already talked to you and, you know, probably tried to tell you what to do or what to say, okay? But I want you to understand, all right? In this moment, all right, God isn't in this room and he can't do anything, you know, to help you in this situation. You have to make that decision for yourself, you know what I mean? I think that, you know, there's a lot of stuff that we have to show you that you would probably want to see, and I'm willing to be as open can be to show you everything that we have, you know what I mean? Because I want you to make an informed decision about your life and where it goes from here, okay? I know you. You've never been arrested before? Okay. The situation here as it stands, okay, is you know, we want to show you the stuff we want to show you, and we want to give you the opportunity, you know, and it's your choice, okay? But before we can go into those details, we are going to read you your rights, okay?
I want you to understand something about your rights. You're in the driver's seat on this, okay? Talk about what you want to talk about. Don't want to talk about what you don't want to talk about, okay? This is up to you on this. But I think you're a young person. I don't think you understand the gravity of probably what could happen. I want you to be able to see what all we want to show you. The only way we can show you all of this is if you're able to talk with us and when you talk with us. Does that make good sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And just so you know, again, like he said, you want to see some stuff and you want to answer some stuff, you can answer it. If you don't want to answer some stuff, you don't have to answer it. You're in control. This is, you know, you are in charge of what happens to you in your future starting right now, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? You have the, anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand that? You have the right to consult with an attorney before you make a statement or answer any question, and the right to have an attorney present during questioning. Do you understand that? If you want an attorney but cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before or during questioning free of charge. Do you understand that? You may use any of these rights at any time, before or during questioning, and you may stop this interview at any time. Do you understand that? Do you understand all the rights that I've just read you? So you understand at any time, up to you, okay? I want to show you a video here. Do you have any questions about your rights before I show you this video? Can you see that? Is that you in the footage?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us what's going on here?
Waiting out the door.
Okay, where are you at in this video?
Town.
Do you remember what town you were in?
Yeah, town.
Can you tell us what you're doing down in Tampa that week? Here's the be honest.
Just going out. I had to wait to remember what I was doing before that. So he asked me what was in
Who's he?
my boyfriend.
Got it?
Yeah. Well, I didn't call him.
Well, what do you call her?
Is there a way to turn up the volume?
Say it.
I'm having
So,
trouble
does he
hearing.
go back and you don't call, you never call him, got it?
Hold on 30 seconds. Come on.
footage?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us what's going on here?
Waiting out the door.
Okay, where are you at in this video?
I tell.
Do you remember what time you were in?
Yeah, too.
Okay.
Can you tell us what you're doing down in Tampa that you here's to be honest?
Just going out.
Just
I had just went to Orlando like 2 months before that, so he asked if I wanted to go to
Who's he?
my boyfriend.
Got him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why you call me?
What do you call him?
Zane.
Zay? So does he go back and you don't call, you never call him Got him? Never?
That's not like a fan.
Okay.
Alright, Zay, you can call him Zay, if that's what you know him by.
And who all went down to Tampa with you?
I don't know the people.
How many were with you?
His little brother.
That was it? Just the three of you?
Yep.
Okay. You remember going to McDonald's while you were in Tampa?
I was hungry.
You were hungry? Okay. So that's you in the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was driving the car at that time?
I don't know that person.
Was it the little brother that you were referring to? No? So you don't know this guy right here that's driving?
What's he called his little brother? Their
He
nickname?
got, I don't know.
So tell us a little bit about what you guys did in Tampa.
Well, we just found a place to go, and I was hungry a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Might be pregnant, so.
Okay. Was Zay baby? Where, so other than McDonald's, where else did you guys eat?
We jumped on the Waffle House. Where's we at? I was pretty find some clubs.
Okay. You guys went to some clubs? You remember what clubs?
You
You couldn't get into the clubs? Okay. Do you remember what clubs they were?
Not really. It's like a colorful looking building. We walked up and asked people.
You talked to the bouncer at the front door?
Yeah, you know, people that stand in front.
Mm-hmm.
And how much you get in?
Okay.
Is that one of the clubs you tried to get into? Is that you?
Yeah.
And that's Zay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know the name of that club?
I really want to live in. We just find stuff to do.
Okay. So, you tried to get into this club, but you couldn't get in?
Well, they told us a price, but they passed, so.
You guys didn't want to pay for it? Or it just looked too packed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you talk to any of the bouncers there?
Yeah, it was a big guy.
What's going on here? Is he using your phone?
You think, yeah.
Can you tell me where you guys went after that?
Looking for small places.
This is part of a different club. You guys also try to get into this club?
Think we're gonna go in.
What's that?
Think we're gonna go in. You don't like black places.
You know, like what kind of places?
You don't like packed places.
Packed.
Who's he talking to on the phone?
I don't know the person.
Who was in his little brother? refresh your memory a little bit. I think back to McDonald's, that's the gentleman driving. You never met him before? Was he at the Airbnb with you guys?
How are you in a car with him and your boyfriend's not there?
No, he was there.
He was in the back seat?
But it was for me mainly. I just wanted food.
Okay. So how did this gentleman join you guys at some point in the evening?
I don't know. I just followed my boyfriend.
I know, but did he come to the Airbnb? Did you guys pick this guy up somewhere? Was that silver car that you're in the drive-thru in, is that the car that you and Zay traveled down from Jacksonville in for the weekend?
I don't think I don't know.
You don't remember what vehicle you traveled down in from Jacksonville? Okay.
I really was following him.
What's that?
I really was following him.
You were following Zay? He was kind of leading the activities?
Were you in a different car than Zay on the way down?
No, I just asked mostly what we doing for the weekend.
It just came down?
Is this Zay's little brother?
I don't know.
You don't know that? Do you know this kid?
I never met him.
You've never met him before.
I'm just on the sidelines. I'm going to talk to friends.
All right, sweetie. At the end of the day, okay, if you are just on the sidelines, all right, you need to tell us that, right? You didn't necessarily, Isaiah's leading the activities, he's on the phone, he's telling you where to be, right? You're with him by his side, right? But obviously, something big happened that weekend in Tampa, right? Do you know?
Can I ask you something? Are you excited about being pregnant?
I don't know. I lost the last one.
You did?
So, I'm not pregnant.
Would you like to have a baby at some point?
No.
No? Okay.
How long have you and Zay been together?
Like 4 years, I don't know.
4 years on and off? Okay.
Do you know what happened in Tampa that weekend? And here's the thing.
I heard about it when our police came to this house.
Yeah, what did you hear?
Like, somebody died.
Who died?
Some supposed to be rapper.
I mean, he's pretty famous. I'm sure you know his name.
I don't listen to all that.
Here's the thing. What I need for you to be right now is very, very honest with me. Okay? You're 21 years old, correct?
Yes.
So your phone, it tracks you, right? You know that, right? Your telephone,
I guess.
it tracks you. Tracks you everywhere you go. That's how we knew you were at these places to get video from, is because your phone showed you there at those exact times.
Yeah.
So we just go to those places, we download the video, and then lo and behold, we see you. I mean, I think that's the same jean jacket you're wearing?
Yeah, my favorite one.
Your favorite one? Okay. That's how we knew the Airbnb you were at. That's how we knew all these places you had gone to. Is because your cell phone was tracking you approximately every single minute with high accuracy
I don't
hits.
think that was being.
No, it's real. Yeah, your phone tracks you everywhere you go.
I'm talking about, you said a B&B.
Airbnb.
Yeah, it was like a B&B.
Well, it was a B&B anyways, okay.
You look at somebody's house, is that what you're saying?
Do you remember sending an Instagram message to somebody to rent an Airbnb for you guys down here? You don't? You did. When you sent a message from your phone.
Oh, I know something.
Yeah. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, she do like half-offs whenever you do them.
She does what?
She does half-off. Like, you can rent something for half a price.
Okay. Who did you send a message to? Do you remember?
I don't know her name, just my Instagram. Like, she do promos, she posts on Instagram.
Okay.
Did she end up booking the Airbnb that you guys stayed at? Do you know
She
who booked
just
it?
wanted to text back.
Do you know who booked the Airbnb that you guys stayed at?
I just asked, and when I was like, we're still going.
Was the guy who was driving the cruise while you were at McDonald's, okay, who you hadn't met before, was he at the Airbnb when you guys left the Airbnb? You don't know?
Like, I was there first. Like, when you got the car.
Okay.
Like, I ride.
What car did you get into? Your ride? Your ride was
Was
it?
it, I don't remember.
Was it Uber? on the Uber app?
I think so.
Who booked that one? You were there.
You probably did. I know I did.
Okay, all right. And where did you guys take that Uber to?
Look back home.
All the way back to Jacksonville. So you drove down in a car you don't remember, and then you took an
I'll
Uber?
tell you, I follow him.
Okay, all right.
If he say go, I'm ready to go. And I was already ready to go anyway, but he kept arguing.
Is this the gentleman that was driving the cruise at McDonald's?
Probably was.
Yeah. He's going into the Airbnb at the same time that you guys are coming in and now getting ready to leave. That's your Uber, right?
Yeah. But I don't know.
Do you remember any conversations with him at all? Did he introduce himself in any way? Street name? Talk about anything?
No.
You don't?
No.
No.
Probably that once or twice, but I never said no.
So, when you talk about Zay's little brother, right? And that picture that I showed you, and I asked you if that was Zay's little brother, do you know his real name? Do you know Zay's little brother's real name? Have you
He called
spent?
like twin, I don't know.
Have you spent any time with him?
Probably once.
Okay.
At his house. I don't know him.
When did you go to his house?
I don't know what month it was. It was for, what holiday was that? I don't know, they had a little cookout or something. And I just went that night.
Okay. Other than that, you've never been to his house?
Like, I probably did, but I don't know if it's his house.
Mm-hmm. And
I probably never got a car.
going back to that Airbnb video of when you're coming in, okay, to the Airbnb. Where's everybody else at? Where's they and little kid at? Because they don't come in at the same time. When you come in.
How did they get in?
I don't know, I was too frightened.
Yeah,
Knocked on the door.
but this camera goes off every time somebody passes it, and in order to get in, you have to put in a code, and that code gets tracked on the app. I spoke to the owner of the Airbnb. Nobody else went in. How did they get in?
I'm not sure.
Can you let them in another door?
Is it possible you could have opened the back door?
No. No, I just.
Were you there by yourself at your Airbnb?
Yeah.
Well, it can't be you and him because you're the only one that goes in the front door. Nobody else comes in that front door. It records every single person that comes in that front door and uses that code. When you guys went out to McDonald's, did you go out the front door? You don't know? Or did you go out the back door? Which door did you go out?
I'm not sure. So I should.
Do you understand what I'm talking about? That you're the only one that went into the front door? Nobody else went in that front door? So how did Zay get inside if you were the only one that went in the front door?
I just knocked.
Huh?
I don't know if I just knocked.
No, I understand how you got in the front door.
Yeah.
How did anybody else get in because nobody else is on camera?
Anybody else?
But Zay was with you, he stayed there,
That's
right?
it.
He didn't go in the front door.
I don't know. I just knocked.
Zay didn't go in the front door.
I'm not sure where he went.
Was he inside with you?
Yes, of course. I'm doing it by myself.
Okay, but he didn't go in the front door.
Well, I don't know. Did y'all ask him that? Because I don't know. I'm going in because I stuck there.
Okay. Well, so you know your cell phone tracks everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it knows where you were, when you left.
I think it should speak for itself.
Yeah.
You see these little dots here?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's your phone, right? That's ping. This is, we've labeled the Airbnb, okay? See that? And every single minute your phone is pinging off. You see all those little bubbles there? That's your phone pinging off of it, okay? That's your phone pinging off of it, right? Take it back to the very most important time period. So you arrived at the Airbnb around 8 p.m. and this is the Airbnb, and here we are at 8 p.m. Okay? You stayed at the Airbnb up until the point where you were hungry and you needed to get some McDonald's, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is how we found that McDonald's
You
footage.
might want to watch this.
You gotta watch this, okay? This is very important because you're gonna need this information for when you make the decision that you gotta make, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There. Between 125 and 140, you head over to the McDonald's, right? That's how we knew where to look at the McDonald's. And then you go back to the Airbnb, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then after the Airbnb, you head over to the first club, Teaser's Club. You know who else was at Teaser's Club while you were there? The rapper from Jacksonville, Julio, that died in Tampa, right? He was at Teaser's as well. And we have him on footage at Teaser's. After he leaves Teaser's, no, that's fine. You gotta watch this because you gotta know, okay? After he leaves Teaser's, he goes to Truth 18, right? For his after party, which he posted on Instagram, walking up the stairs. Guess who else shows up at Truth 18 after Julio shows up at Truth 18? You show up at Truth 18.
It wasn't that crowded, so...
Okay, no, but there's one place that wasn't a club, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's one place that wasn't a club that you have to come up with a reason why you were there. It's a hotel where Julio was shot and killed at.
I never stayed in a hotel.
No, you didn't say
We
that.
know you didn't stay at that hotel. We know you didn't stay at that hotel.
We just know you went to the parking lot.
But you were at the hotel where Julio was murdered at the exact same time that he was murdered. Okay? Sweetie, the reason we're showing... No, listen, this is a time where we're gonna... I understand. I want to make it, because you've never been arrested before, right? And you might not understand the gravity of the situation you're in, okay? You're familiar with Zay's old friend Tilly that was shot and killed? No? You're not familiar with that? His killer had a girlfriend by the name of Diamond, okay? And Diamond helped set Tilly up, lured him to a location where he was shot and killed, okay? Now, Diamond was not at the scene where he was shot and killed. Diamond did not pull the trigger, okay? All she did was send a few messages on the phone, okay? And they put the case against her, and now she's already been convicted 20 plus years. She's in jail right now. She's not getting out for decades, and she wasn't even at the scene where Tilly got killed. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm not making any threats to you by any means, but this is damning evidence. This is the murder scene, and this is your device present at it. Okay.
You know, it was a tourist city, and a lot of people live in there.
Sweetie,
You can try to explain this to me, okay? You're 21, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think I'm older or younger than 21? Come on, you know, right? How old, okay? I've been doing this job and doing homicide as long as you've been alive, okay? Started doing homicide about 24 years ago. It means I've worked a lot of them. This means I've been in this chair, talking to a young person sitting in your chair hundreds of times. What you don't understand is this is the perfect case for a homicide detective. I have your phone. I have your phone everywhere. I have the beef between your boyfriend, his people, and listen, you don't have to play dumb with me at all.
No,
Okay?
that's incorrect.
And here's the thing, you don't even have to answer anything right this second. I'm just going to explain something to you, okay? So just soak it up. Just soak it up. So your boyfriend and his people are having a beef with Julio and his people, okay? What I have on this video is you stalking Julio, conducting surveillance of him, just Just,
You gotta listen.
you just gotta listen.
Your whole life is
You
gonna
lose me with the
go.
word stalking.
Okay.
I don't know him.
Now, you're conducting surveillance with your boyfriend going to teasers, which is already performed. Then we have your car, your phone, everything else in the parking lot of Truth 18. Then we have the car you're in going into the parking lot where Julio Foolio is killed. We also have the black Chevy that was traveling with you. We also have you guys on about a dozen license plate readers in tandem, driving together, following each other from Jacksonville all the way down here and back.
This is the car that the 3 shooters came out of. And this is the car that you and Zay are on scene at video at teasers and seen on video at Truth 18. This is high definition footage, okay?
You're there.
You're there.
You're part of the murder of Julio Foolio, whether you want to be or not. Now here's the thing. I know one thing for sure. I know you're not my trigger person, okay?
We know that.
Is that a fair statement? You're not a trigger person? Have you ever shot anybody?
You didn't shoot anybody in Tampa when you were there, right?
Did you shoot anybody in Tampa?
No, that's
Okay, all right. Here's the problem. A bunch of people did. And I think they got you in way too deep. The problem is your phone kills you. The charge on this is first-degree murder. The sentence is going to be life imprisonment. Now, I mean, life means life. It means it becomes your nursing home. It means you never get out. You don't have relationships anymore. You don't have a child. If you have a child in prison, it goes to somebody else, and you don't even get to hold your child. You never get to see your family again unless they come to visit, and it's through class. It means the moment my partner and I walk out of this room, your life changes absolutely forever, and you can never, ever change it back. All right? Right now, so far, what you've done is lie to us, minimize your involvement in this, and it only makes the case that much stronger against you. The only thing that might help you out is complete truthfulness and honesty from you. And it's telling the whole story, because I'm telling you today, your life forever changes. It's never the same after today. That's happening right now. You're not going to be spending time with your family. You're not going to be doing any of those things. If you think your boyfriend loves you, your boyfriend used you in this. He knew. He's smart on these things. Okay? You know he is smart. He had you. He was on your phone. He had you use your phone.
So what does that
Open. It means we have you everywhere.
That is, I can
Forensically.
travel. It doesn't matter.
No. I tell you what you can't do. You can't travel to Tampa and then travel to the only 2 locations that Julio Foolio was that night, walking around the parking lot. I can tell you something else. You didn't go up and talk to a bouncer, so we know you flies about
Yeah,
that.
we did.
You did not go because Julio Foolio was in the parking lot when you got there.
What?
I can tell you that's certainly not on video if you're talking to a bouncer.
I know that you love Zay. I know that you love Zay. So yeah, I know that you love Zay. I know. And I know that this is a very difficult situation. The question you have to ask yourself in this room right now is, are you willing to throw the rest of your life away for Zay?
You're willing to die for him, because that's what happens.
That's what you're facing right now. That's what you're facing right now. The only possible chance that you have to get out of this situation is to be honest. Because at the end of the day, listen.
No, you're not being honest.
You're not being honest. You're not being honest. At the
You
end of
just sat here and told me I love
Listen,
you.
we just showed you a bunch of pictures of people.
Okay.
Don't focus on that. Don't focus on the details.
I want one honesty from you. You ready for my one honesty?
What?
Did you open the back door to let other people in the Airbnb? That's an easy question. Then how did they get in the Airbnb? Because they did not go in the front door.
What they gotta do with me?
No, it's asking you for more honesty.
All I did was walk up and knock. Did you see me tap anything in? So what I gotta do?
You opened up the front door and you got in.
I didn't open nothing.
You didn't open up the front door of that place?
No.
How did you get in?
Obviously it was open.
Nobody else went through the front door by you. I'm just asking one thing that I know is 100% truthful, and you can't answer that.
He has to give you the code over that ring. It's actually just audio of that. You have to get the code to get in. He gave you the code over. It's audio recorded. It's on
I don't
audio.
have the code.
The guy gave
My
you
doctor
the
told me
code.
I lied about code. I don't have the code.
It's on audio.
Go back and listen. What code did you didn't say?
I can tell you this. How many women do
I
you
don't
know?
have the Airbnb app.
How many women do you know that have been in prison?
I don't know.
I mean, do you know any woman that's been in prison?
I don't know.
You should know that. I can tell you this, you're young and you're small. And where you are likely to end up without the truth, without a truthful statement right now, is a horrible place.
I gave you a true statement.
No, you have not.
I have, whether you believe or not.
Let me ask you something. Do you think I'm probably good at my job or probably bad at my job?
I don't know you.
What do you think? You talked to me a few minutes. Do you think I'm probably good or probably bad? I can tell you this, I'm good at it. Extremely good at it. Detective Ramos is extremely good at it. I can tell you he and I are partners, and we have never had an unsolved homicide that he and I have worked together ever. Not one time. Okay? What we do for a living, we do it at a highly professional level. I can tell you right now, with the statement you're giving us, you're going to be in prison, and you're never going to come out of it. You're never going to see the outside of prison. That should scare the hell out of you. There's no day in your life after today.
Here's the reality of the situation, okay? And I want you to understand it. We normally don't present discovery to the, I just want you to understand how this works because you've never been in this, okay? We normally never present discovery, meaning the videos and the cell phone data on cases where we're not quite at the point where we can charge them yet, or what we don't think we're going to get there. The only reason we have shown you what we've shown you is because what's going to happen. No.
I thought y'all showed me because it's me in video.
No. The reason we have shown you what we have, and you still don't even have all of it, okay? Because we've got a big case, is because after we leave this room, okay, we are going to go to the state attorney's office, okay, and we're going to get an arrest warrant, and at some point charging you with first-degree murder for the murder of Julio Foolio.
No, it's going to happen tonight.
It's going to happen. You're going to be charged with his murder. That's trials. Your mom and dad are going to talk to you through a window for years. Who knows how long this trial is going to be. And then you're going to have to face the possibility that your entire life might be gone over Zay and his beef with 6 Block and Foolio. You know what I'm saying? You have a choice. Let me tell you, when this stuff goes to juries, when this stuff goes to judges, because it's not my job to judge you. I don't judge you. I know you're a young girl and you're in love with Zay, and he put you in a situation. All right, well, he put you in a, where you don't love him. I mean, this is kind of a shitty situation to be with somebody you don't even know whether you don't love you. You know what I'm saying? But he put you in a very situation. He put you in a situation. And if you go in front of a jury, the jury, what they want to know the most is we made the case. We're going to be able to prove that you were there, that you participated in this murder. That's done. What the jury's going to want to know, why did she do it? And is she sorry? That's all they care about when they decide whether you're doing 25 years or whether you're doing 30 years or whether you're doing 15 years. They want to know why did she do it and is she sorry? That's what they want to know. That's what you need to answer in this room. If they drag you into something you didn't want to be a part of, you have to tell us that. But the only way that jury and the people who do decide your fate moving forward are going to believe that is if you're 100% honest. I don't need to answer the question of whether you're lying or not. We all in this room know that you're lying. We have evidence, okay?
He wasn't lying.
No, don't focus on one thing. The whole story.
The whole thing.
We know that you were down there with
I never
Zay.
said that I wasn't.
Okay, to kill Julio. To kill Julio. We know that Zay was communicating with the gunmen in that Black Impala. And we know that the gunmen in that Black Impala were acting on this information that you and Zay were feeding him from the cruise to target Julio, down to the point where you knew exactly, the gunman knew exactly what seat he was seated in. You know who sees what seat Julio was seated in? The cruise. The silver cruise you're in when you're driving by it.
Can you start talking now, baby?
I just answered
No,
that.
you have not.
Can you not
I
answer?
don't got an answer for y'all. I told y'all.
Well,
Don't miss this opportunity to save your
I'm telling y'all
life.
what I know. Y'all was telling me I'm lying. Therefore, I'm not nothing
all right,
else.
let me ask you something. How serious do you think this is right here? Re-answer that question for me. How serious do you think this is right here? I can tell you it's the most serious thing that is ever going to happen in your lifetime. Today is going to be the most serious day you have ever had in your lifetime. I can't even stress that enough to you, how serious today is. You're 21 years old. We want to give you the opportunity to explain this to us. You know what else? We have more on you than anybody else in that crew that came down here. You know why? Because you're experiencing these things. You left your phone on. Your phone communicated with the cell phone towers, giving your exact location the entire time. All right? Your boyfriend, he is screwed. You just identified himself into 2 videos of him at Truth 18 and at Teasers. Listen to me. You just screwed him.
I already said we went out.
Hey, no. I know what you're thinking in your head.
No, I'm saying y'all thought I was by myself.
No, I never thought you were by yourself. I always knew you were with him. We've had any videos. We knew that was you. We knew that was Zay in that video.
You know that Zay is communicating with his little brother Impala to kill Julio.
Who are you talking to?
Here's the thing. Before we talked to you, we didn't have him. We do now. He's done. Zay is done based off of you identifying in that video. He's done at this point.
Little brother's done too.
He's done too. You've already put them in this.
It's
Okay?
only a matter of
Here's the
time.
thing. You don't know what you don't know. The problem is right now, at 19 years old or 21 years old, you don't know a ton. You don't know a lot. The problem is you don't understand that those cell phone records
So y'all
seal
think
your
I call
deal.
people?
I'm not talking about phone calls. I'm talking about it puts you every single place
You don't-
of the murder.
You don't have any explanation for why you were in the car at the scene of the murder.
For food, obviously.
You were looking for food in the hotel parking lot where
We
Julio was
turned
gonna.
around, obviously.
Okay, so you turned around in the parking lot.
The
of the
maps
hotel.
take you around. Like, what do you mean?
You don't find that? You don't think that, like, I know you're not experiencing how court goes, but you know, again, the jury judges, you don't think when they hear the story that you and Zay are in the silver car in the parking lot, feet away from where Julio gets gunned
What
down?
you gotta do with us?
You have everything to understand how that looks. Just because you are pulling a trigger doesn't mean,
I know
okay?
that, but I'm saying.
You ever heard of an accomplice, the term accomplice?
Here's the thing. Okay. Let me try to. I want to try to break this down super simple. Okay. Did you see the Black Impala there with you at different places? Okay. So let me explain something else about this Black Impala. You and this Black Impala come from Jacksonville all the way to Tampa together. You guys pass where the license plate reader is. There's cameras all over the place on the interstate. Tow trucks have them. They record every single license plate that comes by. We catch you and that other car together multiple times on the way from Jacksonville here.
Okay.
It means you would have to hit the lottery to make that happen again. It's impossible for those 2 cars to hit license plate readers hundreds of miles away at the exact same seconds. But your two cars did because you followed each other all the way down.
I don't get it.
It's crazy you don't get it. So,
No.
Do you know where the license plate reader is?
let me draw this,
Do
okay?
you know where the license plate reader is? Or a camera that takes pictures of license plates,
Yeah,
okay?
but
The license,
hey, y'all telling me that.
Here's a camera. Here's a camera. Okay? You're going down the interstate right here, and here's a car. Here's a Chevy Cruze. Picture taken. You have the license plate. Right behind it is another car. Picture taken.
But then, you know.
that means
Those two cars are together. No, it means those two cars are traveling together at the exact same time at multiple places in the state, coming from Jacksonville to Tampa. And you're going to tell me, huh?
I said, that's traveling.
Does that make sense to you?
the fact.
Did you see the black Impala?
No.
No, you don't know anything about a black Impala. You don't know anything about a black car. Was anybody staying in your Airbnb that had a black car?
Not sure.
You're not sure. Was there anybody staying in your Airbnb other than you, Zay, and Zay's little brother? Was there anybody else staying in that Airbnb?
I don't know. I was in the room.
You weren't in the room all the time. You came out of the room and you went places. Was there anybody in that Airbnb other than you, Zay, and his little brother?
I'm not sure.
Did you go into the front door of the Airbnb and let anybody else in another door of the Airbnb be in the back door?
No.
Did you go to the parking lot of Teasers with your boyfriend, Zay, and decide not to go in the club?
You looked it back?
Because it's packed? Because it was packed?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me why you were wearing a COVID mask in that parking lot?
I'm sick. I'm pregnant. People drinking, smoking. I smell that.
Can you tell me why you don't have a mask on in other places?
I'm not special.
You're in a car with a guy you don't even know in the McDonald's drive-thru and you don't have a mask
That's
on.
not a bunch of people were smoking. If you go into a club, perimeter,
Your first line was, I don't want to get sick because I'm pregnant.
that's what
Could
I said.
a guy you don't even know a foot away from you in the McDonald's drive-thru
Okay.
get you sick?
Who?
You were
I
at...
dropped the way over here.
Before you left Jacksonville, you stopped at Isaiah's little brother's house, okay? And we tracked from his house, all the way from his house, all the way down the highway, past the license plate readers, the silver Cruze, and the black Impala, all the way to the Airbnb, all the way to Teasers, and where Julio's performing his first show, all the way to Truth 18, where Julio's going for his after party, all the way to the homicide scene. Look at this. All the way. No, but explain it to me. Explain to me how look, black Impala in your car, all the way from Isaiah's little brother's house, from Jacksonville, all the way to here.
What do you mean?
You think that's a coincidence?
Maybe.
That Isaiah's little brother's car, because that's his car, traveling with your car,
I'm supposed to know who car it is. I don't know.
that's a lot.
Not my people. Is that kin to me?
You were at his house before you came down to
That's not
Jacksonville.
kin to me.
You were at his house before you came down to
That's not
Jacksonville.
kin to me.
Were you at his house before you came down
I
to
just
Jacksonville?
said that's not kin to me.
That's not answering the question. It's a yes or no question. Were you at his house before you came down to
I know
Jacksonville?
who Pastor was.
So you were at a house. Was it black and Paul there?
No. So the car in driveway.
Did you want to pull something else in?
I pulled up the ring and can't remember where I needed it. I wish you could see how important this was. I really do.
I see it is.
I don't think you do.
I do.
No, you didn't. No, you don't. If you knew how important this was, you'd have tears coming down your face. You'd be telling everybody everything
I
that
told
happened.
y'all.
You're not.
All y'all do is tell me that.
Okay, this is everybody leaving the Airbnb.
That's Isaiah, right? He's talking to the Uber driver, right?
Did you answer? Is that Zay? With you, your boyfriend? There you are. So tell me,
In your favorite jean jacket, in your favorite jean
so
pants.
answer this honestly. Is that you and Zay walking out of there?
That's me.
Is that Zay in front of you? You don't know? Let's get you a better picture.
Does it make it easier for you?
Who's that? You're not going to recognize that as Zay right now?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know, I'm annoyed.
Well, being annoyed is going to be the rest of your life.
You know,
Is that Zay's little brother?
I don't know, he asked me the same stuff.
Yeah, we're going to ask you the same things because they're simple questions.
I'm answering.
No, you're not.
I don't
No,
know
you're
them.
not answering. You're not answering at all.
Like the part that I'm struggling with is how I'm gonna explain to your mother and your father that you want to throw away your life for Zay.
I'm not going to do anything.
No, you
Answering all questions.
No. You are. You're looking down the barrel of a first-degree murder charge.
Tell y'all what I know.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yes.
Listen to me. You don't understand what's going to happen after we walk out of this room. You're not going home.
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean, you're not going home. Do you think you get a bond on a first-degree murder charge? Do you think you get a post bail? You don't get post bail. So this is a process, and this is how it plays out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when you get charged with first-degree murder, you have no bond. You go to jail here, and then we transfer you to Tampa. And then you sit in a jail in Tampa between 2 to 4 years. During those 2 to 4 years, you're waiting for trial. Generally, you get assigned a public defender because you probably don't have money for a real attorney, because a real attorney is about $200,000 for a case like this. Just what it costs. Then you go to trial. And then in trial, we show the video of you at the two places, the only two places in Tampa that Julio goes to. Then we show you in the car you're in, because we have the car you're in, immediately afterwards, pulling into the scene where he is brutally gunned down by 3 masked men. And then you flee, and you go back to the Airbnb. That is what's shown to the jury. With video evidence, with phone records, with your lack of a statement to us explaining what you're doing in Tampa. No.
So I gave you a statement.
And I'm telling you, no, it doesn't fly. That doesn't get you out.
I don't know what more you
No.
want to do.
And then what happens is the jury comes back and they say guilty. That's what they say. You get life in prison. You go to prison. You live the rest of your life with another woman in a cell the size of this room, with a steel toilet in the corner with no door around it, and a little tiny sink above it. That is your life every single day for the rest of your life. You have a guard telling you when to get up, when to take a shower, when to go outside to a caged yard with giant walls, when to go back to your cell, and when to go to bed. And the next day, they open the bars again, and the guard tells you what to do every part of your day. If you backtalk, you get lit, you get put in solitary confinement. You get food taken away from you. You have no freedom again for the rest of your life. There's none. So whatever you did today, I hope it was fun. I hope it was the most fun you have ever had in your lifetime, because you're going to need those memories to carry you through the rest of your life, because you won't make any more memories after today.
Alicia,
Does that make sense to you?
Alicia, I'm gonna try to connect with you a little bit, okay? I've got two daughters, all right? Your parents do not want to see you through glass until the day they die, all right? If this was my girl in this seat, okay, I would beg her, be honest. Tell the truth. Get yourself out of this situation, okay? Because at the end of the day, we have to go in front of a jury. We get to tell our story, and then your story is what you're telling me here right now. Who do you think the jury's going to believe? I went down, I don't know what car I went down in, I don't know really where we went, you know, we didn't really want to go in here, you know, I only did this. No, your story, listen.
I'm trying to figure it
This is your one opportunity, sweetie. This is, if you don't care, you don't care. I get it. If you're the type of person that can participate in a ruthless murder, whether the guy deserved it or not, okay? No, but that's the thing. Just because you don't pull the trigger doesn't mean that you didn't participate. Okay. You obviously don't give a shit then.
Did you see Julio Foolio in that parking lot at all?
No.
The car was in line looking straight at him. Communication was made to the other people. Matter of fact, we have your car following the three cars there. Let me tell you how this goes, because this is all on video too. You drive up past the hotel, and you're heading north. You might not know directions, I get it, okay? You're not from Tampa. The three cars do a U-turn. You and your boyfriend make a right-hand turn. Then you do a U-turn, and you make a right, and you park at the Embassy Suites. Then you wait at the Embassy Suites. Then, at a hotel parking lot, just about 10 seconds away from where the murder happens, okay? Then, the black Impala comes out. The Chevy Cruze comes back out to the road, guns it to get through a light turning red, and then turns into the parking lot. That is the car you're in. I don't think you understand how much evidence we have in this case against you.
You're going to get convicted.
I'm just confused.
Your confusion is so great.
Can I ask you a question? No, can I ask you a question, okay? Let's put all this to the side for a second, all right? I'm telling you, okay, that there is enough evidence here to prove that you participated in this. We're not going to argue or debate it. We're not going to ask you, you're going to ask me how or why, nothing. I'm telling you that there's enough evidence here to prove that you participated with Zay, with his little brother Sean. I already got the other two Murphys identified. I know the cars. I know your every move. I've got video of the whole thing. I've got all the cell phones. I've got everything that I need, okay, to prove that you're guilty in with this group, okay? I want to know, okay? Are you prepared? Are you prepared for this? Do you understand the severity? You're going to get convicted. I'm going to prove that you were guilty with this group. That's done. What we're offering you right now is an opportunity. An opportunity, because you know what I'm looking at? I'm looking at a young girl who's never been arrested before, who may or may not be about to be a mother, okay? And that story plays well for the jury, who may or may not have been dragged into this gangland bullshit by somebody who obviously led her astray, who she loved, and led her astray. That's what I'm looking at. You have an opportunity to be honest, okay? And put your story, the real story, on the record to the point where that jury might have mercy on you. The people who judge you might have mercy on you. I'm not here to debate whether you're in this or not. You're in this. We've already proven that. You're in this. I'm here to give you an opportunity to put your side of the story on the record, to give you a chance. You don't want to live with this, okay? You don't sure as shit don't want to live with this in a box the size of this room for 30 years. Your hair getting done, your nails getting done, going out to the club, being with your friends, Thanksgiving dinner with your parents, all that shit is gone. This is it. Wall to wall for 30 years. I'm not here to argue with you on whether you're in this. You and I both know you're in this. I gotta ask, are you gonna take the opportunity to give yourself a chance to be honest?
So you saying what I said was a lie?
Yes, you're
Yes,
saying
I'm calling you a lie.
It's
Yes.
not, though.
that. Then tell us the
I don't
truth.
want to sound nonchalant, but it's not a lie.
Okay, then tell us the truth. Because you didn't tell us the whole truth, did you?
I did.
No, you did
I
not.
want to know the places. I said the places.
I'm telling you right now, your life is going to forever change and you're never going to be able to get it back. I mean, never. Your parents love you. They were crying when you were brought here. Do they love you?
Are you asking?
Yes, I'm asking you. Okay. Do your parents have a lot of money?
No.
Okay, I can tell you what this is going to do to them. It's going to bankrupt them. This is going to bankrupt your parents. Anything your parents have tried to save is going to be gone. Do they own a house or rent a house you live in? Do you know that? Okay, they're going to have to remortgage it for you. That's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to remortgage it for every cent they can get out of that house. They're going to spend every cent they have trying to save you. And it's all going to be in vain because it's not going to save you. But they're going to spend every cent they have anyways. You're going to ruin your parents' lives. They will never recover from this at their age with the financial burden that you're going to cause them tonight. The only thing that has a prayer of helping you out is to tell the entire truth.
Let me show you who you're gonna ruin your parents for. Look, take a look. Take a look at the photos. Take a look at the photos. Let me show you who you're choosing over your parents in your life. Only one person out of this group even remotely stands a chance to get away from this at all, in any shape, with some kind of, mercy, any hope. There's only one person. These guys, they're all fucked. We know about their history. We know about what Zay's been doing. We know about what his little brother's been doing. We sure as shit know what these gentlemen have been doing. These are the people who you are getting ready to ruin your parents over and throw away your life for. That's really how you ride?
No.
These are people that you want to ruin your parents for and throw away your life for? No, that's a lie. No, I know you know that, okay? I know that you know these two for sure, and I know that you saw these two at the Airbnb. I know it. I can prove it. Whether you want to lie to me about it or not, that's on you.
No, I didn't.
These are the guys that you're willing to ruin your family for?
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening right now. You're doing it. These are the guys that you're willing to ruin your family for.
Your mom was very nice to those deputies that were out there at her house earlier, those officers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She's a good lady. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Breaking her heart won't even begin to describe what you're going to do to your mom tonight. It won't even describe it.
Mm-hmm.
Parents are never the same after this. They're never the same. Their life is ruined. It's generally easier if the child passes away than what they're going to go through on this because of your decisions.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to know you're there. They're going to know they can't see you. They're going to know they can't touch you. They're going to know they can't spend a holiday with you ever again. people in a family are going to pass away. And they're going to wish you could be there to mourn with them or go to a funeral. And they don't let you out for the funeral, probably. Ever. Your parents will pass away. You won't go to their funerals either, just so you know that. Your parents will not live as long as they were normally going to live either because of grief. Grief has a terrible effect on people. What I can't understand is how you're being that selfish. No, you absolutely are. Because the truth, what really happened down there, you telling us that, that's free.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't cost you a cent. This is going to cost your parents everything. Absolutely everything on this. They don't make it back from this.
Sweetie, the only reason that we're telling you all this is because we know that you don't have experience with the legal system, okay?
I think
You have no idea. You have no idea how this works, so that's why no, sweetie, listen, just listen, please. I'm begging you to listen to me, okay? You have no idea how this process works. That's the only reason we've been laying it out, because these are the realities of how this process works, okay? And I personally feel like you are a bad person. You have never shot somebody. You have never stood over somebody and executed somebody. You have never pulled the trigger on a gun that killed somebody. So I think that there's still a chance to save you. Some of these other guys, there's no chance. There's no chance. They're done. They're past that point. But I still think that there's something in you worth saving. The question is, do you want to save yourself?
No, we talking? Well, I was going to say, like, everything I say online, so
Just because you are.
I'm not. If I'm telling y'all I'm on the sideline,
Hey. You're saying you're on the sidelines. Okay? That's fine. The sidelines hear things. The sidelines see things, okay? So let me ask
Tell us what you heard. Tell us what you saw.
So when you and Zay were in the parking lot, and he's using your phone, we've already agreed on that, correct? And then open it up in your face, it looked like, to me. And password, okay. And he's holding the phone talking like that. What words are coming out of his mouth? What does he say? You're right beside him, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, but I'm looking at.
No, you're not. No. You have every excuse to not tell the truth. You're using every excuse to not tell the truth.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
So tell us what he said.
I don't know what he said.
You're lying about the Airbnb.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I was
You were the only one.
You're trying to protect Zay.
You're trying to.
I get it that you're trying to protect
What's the
Zay.
side of your neck? What's the side of your neck say?
Everything I say.
What's the side of your neck say?
What, this?
Yeah.
Princess.
Princess. Okay.
Listen, if you're truly on the sideline, and that's what you want the people who are going to judge you to believe, okay? They know, they're not dumb. They know that the sideline hears the conversations. The sideline sees what is in front of their eyes. We know because the video shows that you are standing shoulder to shoulder with Zay while he's talking on your phone. Okay? So, no, we know because you're shoulder to shoulder with him while he's talking on the phone, we know that you heard what he said. They're not going to believe that you didn't hear it, okay? We know that you're riding around in that car with him, shoulder to shoulder with only the center console in between you while he's communicating with little brother and the shooters, okay? And they're going to want to know, huh?
I don't know who communicating to.
But you heard what he was saying?
No, I didn't.
You're going to protect Zay?
Surroundings.
You're going to protect Zay?
And I don't know why y'all think that's allowed. You have to watch where you're going.
Sweetie, you talking to two grown men who've been in this
Yeah,
game too
what I'm
long.
saying, y'all.
Like, how, does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? If somebody told you I'm in a car with somebody, and he's talking on the phone the whole time, I didn't hear nothing? I didn't hear one word he said?
No.
That makes sense to you? How does that make
Talking
sense?
about food, obviously, but I don't know.
I'm here I am. I'm right here. Come on, here's the center console. Boom. Hey, he just pulled up to the hotel. No. Drive around one more time. Hey, park real quick. Oh, he's in the passenger seat. Aim for the passenger seat. Are you hearing that? Are you hearing me say that? You didn't hear me say that.
No comments on that.
It's a game to you. No, it is a game. It's a game to you. And it's sad, man. And it's sad because this isn't a game. This is real life. It's happening right now. This is real life. This ain't no TV shit. This ain't no shit you get to walk away from.
The problem is you can't even say that you heard it all. You just weren't part of it. You can't even say that to us.
I'm saying I heard what?
The entire stalking, following, and assassination of Julio Foolio.
I'm stalking and all
Okay,
that.
following, tracking, doing surveillance. So by chance, you show up at the only two places Julio Foolio goes to in Tampa. The only two?
The places everybody go.
No, there's not.
We're from Tampa. That is not the place.
First off, teasers is
You don't know where you
hey, let me tell you, let me tell you what teasers is.
What?
Probably the shittiest little strip club in Tampa. The shit really
I'm
good.
not where that.
Okay? It's not where everybody goes. Like literally nobody goes there. Then you went to Truth 18.
I don't know what day it is.
Nobody goes. It was a private party that night. And nobody goes there. You see, only two places Julio Foolio was at. He didn't go anyplace else. And then he goes to the hotel, and you and your crew go in, and you literally... No. This all plays in the jury. You and your crew goes there.
All four of them.
Your crew's the Impala, and you like that vehicle alone.
And you want the jury to believe that you were only in the parking lot where Foolio died because you were lost and you had to turn around.
I do anything like...
That has to do with you facing a murder one charge. 30 to life in prison. That's what that has to do. What do you mean, what does that have to do? You're in the parking lot, in the car with Zay.
So I can't be in the parking lot now.
That's correct.
You can't be in the parking lot where Julio's about to get gunned down.
What they gotta do to us though?
Okay.
It's a game, man.
Yeah, it's a game.
It's not a game.
That's sad. Oh, boy. So,
You're too blind.
No,
No. You are way too blind to see that this shit is real.
I know it's real.
And this shit is real. And you only have one way out of this. You have the only card to play out of anybody. Because we're not, you think, because you know what might end up happening, right? When we bring you all in, right? One of the other guys might try to take a deal, right? And he might try to be the first to go to the state and say, I'll give you everything for mercy. I'll give you everything for mercy. That's what one of them might do, okay? But right now, the way it stands, you have the only card to play by being honest with you. If you're truly on the sideline,
Like I said,
then be honest.
I was
You're not being honest.
y'all asked me the same question like 10 times.
Because we know you're lying.
It's not
You know you're lying. I know you're
I'm
lying.
not lying.
You know, let's stop debating that. I don't even want to debate that anymore because the evidence proves it. The evidence proves you're lying.
I'm not saying. But that's why y'all keep saying.
well, we're only saying it because it's the truth.
Do I?
We're only saying it because we would like for you to find a better way in all this and tell the truth.
I told my truth.
Well, I can tell you this.
And you keep talking about
You're going to end up being charged with first-degree murder.
That's going to happen.
Your life is going to be done. There is going to be nothing else for you ever again. Now, here's the saddest thing about this. The majority of all the evidence right now is against you. It's because of your phone. You've identified yourself on video in that parking lot.
I guess it's really not rocket science.
Obviously, it's not wrong to it's you, but now you're not.
But here's the problem. But you're in that parking lot.
Enjoying my time like everybody else.
Sweetie, you know what the irony in this is? It's kind of like crazy to me. You're going to be the first one. You're going to be the first one. The rest will fall. They're falling. Isaiah's day's coming. The SWAT team's going to hit his house. You know what I'm saying? With his murder warrant for Julio too. That's coming. Okay? But guess who gets the honor of being the very first one? Because of her phone, because of the video. Guess who gets the honor of being the very first one to be officially charged and arrested and booked for the murder of Julio Foolio? You. You go down first. That's some fucked up shit, man. They put you in this situation. and you going down before them. Shit, we might even get to the point where we go to trial and some of them beat their charges.
You won't.
You won't. You won't. Ain't that some fucked up shit? If 2 or 3 of those guys end up getting off on this murder, you gotta do life for it. Fucking Rashad having a good old time on the fucking block, drinking and smoking, having the time of his life.
Who is that?
Okay, that's all right. You don't have to do that. No, you're
Who's
choosing.
this? Who's that? You gotta say a different name, don't you?
Ghost 187. You follow him on Instagram? Mm-hmm. Runs with 1200. Friends with Zay and ATK.
You know we have your whole Instagram.
We have all of it, dude. We got your Instagram, we got your fucking iCloud, we got all of it.
Okay.
I'm a week away from reading every single text message you sent on your phone the entire time. All of it. This case is only, right now we're at the point, but this case is only going to get stronger and stronger and stronger against you. I'm going to read every message you sent. I'm going to see every photo and video on your that's on your device. I'm going to know all of your Instagram posts, all of them. I mean, no, but listen to me. I'm going to get to present all of that to the jury, and you know what the jury is going to hear for your side? It's happening right now. This is it. This is your moment. The only thing that the jury is going to get to hear from you is the story you're putting down here right now.
Let me break it down for you one more time, just to see what it goes. So you send Rashad's girlfriend an Instagram message that you need to be sure to use a picture.
Do you make arrangements to try to book the Airbnb in
That
Tampa?
was his girlfriend. I didn't text his girlfriend.
No, you Instagram message her.
No, I did not.
An Instagram message came from your account.
So how do you know you didn't message his girlfriend if you don't know Rashad? How do you know who Rashad's girlfriend is?
No girlfriend. That's what I'm
We
saying.
just take what happened,
The
okay?
girl has
I know, but
his girlfriend. That's what I'm saying.
I'm just going to throw a couple facts out here for you, okay? You sent an Instagram message to a woman who is the girlfriend of Rashad. Whether you know Rashad or not, doesn't matter. You sent,
It actually doesn't even matter who it's girlfriend or not. It doesn't matter who. You sent a message. You sent a message asking for Airbnb to book in Tampa. And Airbnb, listen to me. I don't care. It doesn't. It's regardless. You're missing the point. You sent a message, okay, asking for an Airbnb to book for us. Those are the specific ones. We need you to book us. Us, right? So you and multiple people, right? And then when the Airbnb gets booked, we find, no, that's fine. I'm tired of showing this girl because okay, no, that's fine. You made arrangement for an Airbnb to be booked for us, right? And then at that Airbnb, we have the gentleman who was driving the Impala, Isaiah. We have Isaiah's little brother. You know, you let the gang in through the back door. You don't see how helping arrange an Airbnb, opening the back door for them, allowing Isaiah to use your phone. You know what I'm saying? Putting on a COVID mask while you're at all the locations that Julio's at. You know what I'm saying? You were within line of sight. The video proves it. Julio's car is parked in front of teachers, and you're within line of sight.